The boy who returned to Earth knew no hunger, no fear, no hate. But as his feet touched human soil once again, he felt the weight of emotions he had only read about. A strange heaviness that tasted like grief. Zane's first step onto Earth was met with awe. He looked like any other human, yet something about him unsettled the crowd. His eyes, glowing faintly with a hue beyond the visible spectrum, saw the world in layers. The surface, the energy beneath it, and the emotions that rippled through it all. Journalists bombarded him with questions, cameras flashing in his face. Zane blinked slowly, processing their intentions, their curiosities, their fears. He smiled, but it was a smile born of observation rather than instinct.
"I come in peace,"
he said, a phrase he had learned from Earth's history books. It disarmed the crowd, and the world welcomed him with open arms. As a baby, Zane was abducted by an advanced alien race known as the Tellarans. This race thrives on intellect, empathy, and the harmonization of diverse beings across the galaxy. He was raised on their distant world, exposed to unimaginable technologies, philosophies, and forms of consciousness that transcend human understanding. In days, Zane became a global sensation. His intellectual insights solved long-standing scientific dilemmas. His emotional intelligence soothed conflicts that had raged for decades, and his presence sparked a new wave of philosophical thought. Earth had never seen anything like him. But as weeks passed, subtle shifts began to occur. World leaders, once eager to bask in his wisdom, started questioning his motives. Was he a savior or a threat? Religious leaders denounced him as an abomination, a being who had played God. Protesters gathered, shouting for his exile. One night, while Zane meditated in the quiet of a secluded mountain retreat, a vision struck him. The Tellurans had not sent him back to uplift humanity. They had sent him as a test to see if humanity could coexist with something greater than itself. But the test was rigged. The Tellurans had underestimated the depth of human fear, the primal instinct to reject what it could not control. Zane stood on the mountain's edge, looking down at the world below, a world both beautiful and fractured. He realized then that he was never meant to save Earth. He was the catalyst for its next evolution, or its inevitable destruction. With a heavy heart, he activated the implant hidden deep within his brain, a gift from the Tellurans. In an instant, a signal pulsed through the cosmos, and he vanished, leaving humanity to grapple with the echo of his presence. The message left behind would be deciphered only years later, a single phrase in a language unknown to Earth.
"Fear will be the catalyst for your downfall."